voice of the Valley, AM 1450 KBMW. Charitable Athletes back again on another Friday afternoon for an Optimum Athletes segment. If you didn't know, we do Optimum Athletes in the early part of the 1 o'clock hour every Friday here, and we kind of rotate through all the different teams and bring in some different athletes. And joining me this time around, we have Justice Christian talking some BW Storm gymnastics. How's it going today, Justice?
Good.
And let's dive into it. You're my first gymnast interview, so how's the season going so far?
I'd say pretty good.
Yeah? Coach Brandt running a tight ship over there?
Heck yeah.
And I think she's been your coach for a couple of years now. So tell me a little bit about forming a relationship with her and how the fun energy she brings.
She came in summer. We needed coaches, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Her and her husband just walked in one day and started from there. We've loved her ever since.
Gotcha. So just this last year, I think? Or 2 years ago, was it?
2 years.
Okay, 2 years ago. I didn't know if you were saying it was the last year.
No.
Okay, I got you. And tell me a little bit about your season last year. I believe you ended up making it to the state meet, correct?
I did, yes.
Awesome.
Definitely a rough season for me personally, but as a team, I feel like we did pretty well.
Mm-hmm. What were some of the hardships you ended up facing? Even though you ended up still making it to the state meet, so I don't know how rough it could have been that bad, right?
A lot of injuries facing back to back, you know.
Uh-huh.
Just push through them.
Okay, what were the injuries?
I had something wrong with my hip, something wrong with my shoulder. I have bad ankles, bad knees.
Oh, my goodness.
Got a concussion. Yeah, it was not a good season.
Oh, we got to hear about the concussion.
I fell off the bars and smacked my head on the mat.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was going to say for what you can remember the concussion, I should say. Yeah. Speaking from experience, also for what you can remember. But tell me a little bit about this year, and you kind of got all healed up. Hopefully no nagging injuries so far.
Yeah. Definitely better on the injuries. Still a little lingering, you know, the knees, the ankles. Something I'm going to live with for the rest of my life.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. As someone with weak ankles, I get it.
Yeah, definitely a battle to fight.
Yeah, for sure. And but did you what competition or what events were you doing at the state meet last year? Did you get to do all of them, or?
I can't actually remember. I know I got in for vault, and maybe I think floor and vault.
Are those your two favorites by chance, or
They're
what would you say is your favorite? Okay.
I wouldn't say favorites.
Oh, what's the favorite then?
At the moment, beam.
Okay. And is that something that which one do you think you work on the most, or do you think you spread it out pretty well?
I think I spread it out pretty well.
Okay. And that's probably also your coach trying to make sure that you guys are being really good all around. Yep, I got you. And tell me a little bit about the relationship with the teammates and just how fun the camaraderie is, because I always love the energy you guys bring, especially when someone's doing floor and everyone's kind of gathered around to watch. I think that's just like the most fun part of the meets. Tell me a little bit about your teammates.
Yeah, so we thought we were going to start off with just 2 girls, and we ended up having 5.
There we go.
So that was definitely exciting. We brought in 2 7th graders, Quincy Shockard and Maya Running Bear. And then we co-opt with Alexis Vermillion. She's from Richland.
Gotcha.
So having someone come that far is definitely a big thing for us. We appreciate it a lot.
Oh, it shows the commitment for sure.
I don't know. Me and Elise we've been in gymnastics each other for I don't even know how long, as long as I can remember. And having these new girls come in definitely was a new thing for us. They've never done gymnastics before. So they're doing amazing for their first year.
Tell me a little bit about your role changing on the team, going from the person who's getting shown the ropes to now being one of the veteran leaders. How fun is that to be able to, kind of guide them along?
I definitely enjoyed it a lot. I was the shy little 7th grader. I remember I was scared of all the girls, and now I'm like the oldest on the team, the role model. I try my best to hype them up.
I'm glad you take it seriously too. Yeah, no, that's definitely that's half the battle, getting somebody who actually cares about it. And a little bit about some goals that you have for the rest of this year, and I guess for the rest of your career as well, because you also have your senior year next year too.
Yep. Make it to state. That's always the goal. Do good at every meet. Try and stay out of your head. Definitely a problem for me personally. But every athlete faces, their problems in their head.
For sure. What do you think is something that you've helped, or that's helped you kind of be a little more at ease this time around?
Knowing that, I guess I'm the oldest on the team, so I know what I can carry. And I don't know, just knowing that it's going to be okay at the end of the day.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
that big of a deal.
Now that you've been through the ringer, especially after last year, I've never heard about so many injuries in one season for a gymnast or any athlete. It sounds like, but you're definitely going to come out of this a lot tougher. It sounds like.
Yes, definitely.
And when you guys got your next meet for next week?
The 14th.
Okay, I got you. And I'm trying to think of when your guys' state meet would be then.
So we have our home meet this weekend, and then the next weekend we have home, which is EDC.
Okay.
And then the 28th and the 1st is state.
Oh, you guys are hosting EDC then?
Yep, we're hosting EDC.
That works out fun. That's gotta feel like you get a little bit of an edge there, I would think. I was telling Justice before we hopped on here that my daughter and I like to go over to the gymnastics or to mess around at the gymnastics on Saturdays. But now I'm going to start taking it a little bit more serious. And now you see how dangerous it is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not worried about that. But, all right. And looking forward to see how the rest of your season shakes out. I know you still got a senior year as well, but I don't know if you've maybe started looking ahead. I know some people in junior year, start to look at maybe some post-secondary options, or I wonder if that's crossed your mind at all, or if you got any career paths set on or anything like that?
Definitely cutting the gymnastics out after high school. It's definitely something I want to leave in high school, the memories and stuff. But yeah, I want to do hair when I get there,
Nice.
So.
Gotcha. And I'll get you some good recommendations. My sister-in-law is running the show over at T-Spot right now.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'll make sure to put in a good word for you if that's in the cards for you.
Yes, please.
All righty. Anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so.
All right, Justice Christian talking some BW Storm gymnastics, and looking forward to see how the rest of your season goes.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for coming on. This has been Optimum Athletes. We do this every Friday once again on the Voice of the Valley, so make sure to go check out our full playlist on YouTube.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.